WWE has once again pulled another swerve with the undisputed title, so we'll check that out. We'll also see what's up with Cody Rhodes, Sami Zayn, and more. Starting things off with the swerve involving the WWE Championship. When Sami Zayn won the WWE title, fans feared that it wasn't an actual title reign and how it was likely just a transitional reign just to give Sami his quick little moment. You had the reports about WWE not changing any of the Summerslam graphics to feature Sami Zayn as the champion, and then the reveal that Sami would be putting the title on the line on the July 6th edition of Raw. So just a lot of bad signs and indications that this reign was ending in an extreme hurry for Sami Zayn. But a lot of fans and even legends themselves were hoping for a longer reign for Sami Zayn. Prior to the July 6th edition of Raw, even AJ Styles felt like it would be awful for this storyline if Sami lost it so fast, and how there was some potential for some magic there with Sami's title reign. But despite all those hopes for Sami's title reign, the July 6th edition of Raw did turn out to be Sami's final day as WWE Champion after just a 9-day-long title reign. At the start of the show, the advertised main event was of course Cody Rhodes versus Sami Zayn for the WWE title. And no doubt everyone assumed Cody was taking that title away from Sami Zayn in that match to become a 4-time WWE champion, and how CM Punk would come out after the match to return and confront Cody with that big cliffhanger. That was everyone's prediction, and it seems spot on. It was maybe so spot on that they changed things up a bit in a big way. Gunther attacked Cody Rhodes backstage, making Cody ineligible to compete in the previously scheduled main event because of those injuries he suffered. The main event would still end up happening with them now needing someone to take Cody Rhodes' spot, and that led to CM Punk making his return. Punk took Cody's spot and defeated Sami Zayn to become the new WWE Champion. A huge moment for CM Punk because that's the first time he's held the WWE title since way back in January 2013, when his title reign back then ended at the hands of The Rock. Punk also recreated his 2011 moment of blowing the kiss after winning the title from John Cena back then. That 2011 title was in the same arena nearly 15 years ago to the date. So this was a little bit of a shakeup compared to what fans were expecting, but it should still result in us seeing the same matchup everyone was expecting for SummerSlam, and that's Cody Rhodes versus CM Punk. Everyone was expecting to see Punk enter that match as the challenger, but it seems like the roles will be reversed after all. Cody Rhodes will be the one entering that match as a challenger, and Punk will be the champion. This still seems like one of the SummerSlam main events because the foundation for it is already in place. You had that segment Punk and Cody shared on the Smackdown before WrestleMania 42, where they were very emotional and happy for each other. And at the time, the community really ripped that Smackdown segment apart because it felt so random. Here, Cody and Punk was just a few days away from 2 separate huge matches at WrestleMania, and they were in there having a compliment fest with each other. It was a weird segment to see within that moment, but now if Cody and Punk are about to enter a big feud with each other, that SmackDown before WrestleMania segment could become important in retrospect. And we probably could see Punk and Cody reference some things that were said there. Also can't forget the moment they shared on the Raw after WrestleMania 42, which teased a direct WWE title match between the both of them. Now, we gotta remember the fact that Cody Rhodes is technically still the #1 contender for the WWE title. He defeated Jay, he earned that title opportunity, and never got his match since he was attacked. And then to see CM Punk just roll into the building and take his spot to win the WWE title, we gotta assume that Cody is enraged over that fact. A lot of fans were complaining that CM Punk did nothing to earn that title match, and how it's crazy that someone who was away for 3 months just gets a title opportunity on their first night back. And that's all valid points from the fans. It's all good arguments, and surely those are all things that Cody Rhodes will bring up when he inevitably confronts CM Punk in the imminent future. So although it's not officially confirmed at the time of this recording, it really does seem like Cody Rhodes versus CM Punk for the WWE title is booked for SummerSlam. Prior to Punk's return, the big rumor was that Punk would be moved over to Smackdown for this program against Cody Rhodes, and that appears now to be officially confirmed. CM Punk is now the main champion for Smackdown. So Punk is officially headed back to the blue brand, and Cody will be waiting for him there, and the issues between the two of them are about to kick off. One big thing fans are wondering about here, though, is what type of scenario will this match be between CM Punk and Cody Rhodes? Are they going to do another babyface versus babyface matchup? Maybe another anti-hero versus anti-hero matchup like they did between Roman and Punk at WrestleMania 42? Or will somebody turn heel between Cody Rhodes and CM Punk? Fans have been desperately wanting to see a heel version of Cody Rhodes for the longest time, but WWE seems extremely hesitant and unwilling to pull the trigger on heel Cody. So that's what makes it seem like we won't really get a heel Cody anytime soon. So the question becomes aimed at CM Punk. Does CM Punk turn heel now that he's the WWE champion? Remember that back during his 2012 and 2013 WWE title reign, the title did get to Punk's head over time, and that's what led him to turn heel back then. So do we see a version of that take place again, where holding the title will corrupt Punk over a certain time period? A babyface versus babyface matchup and story is still okay, and it'll still be a great match at SummerSlam, but if they somehow establish either Cody or Punk as the villain in this feud, it really could take things to the next level. But they've been very hesitant on turning huge babyfaces in recent memory, so everyone feels like this Cody and Punk match will most likely be a babyface versus babyface type of scenario. And looking around at the community and their new theories and guesses, it looks like everyone is heading into SummerSlam 2026 discussing similar ideas to what everyone was talking about last year for SummerSlam 2025. At last year's event, the biggest match on the card was Cody Rhodes versus John Cena for the WWE title in the main event. Everyone knew that Cody was winning it back from Cena, but there was some intrigue about how Cody would get the job done. You had some people wondering if Cody Rhodes would turn heel at SummerSlam to win the title back. What ended up happening was just Cody winning the title back cleanly. But now for SummerSlam 2026, it looks like similar theories are popping up again for Cody 1 year later. Fans are wondering if a big heel turn does take place at SummerSlam during the Cody vs. Punk match. Does Cody Rhodes turn heel and do something grimy and dirty to CM Punk in order to get the WWE title back and jumpstart his heel run? Or is it CM Punk that will turn heel at SummerSlam to get past Cody Rhodes in that match? That appears to be the big intrigue and question in this program right now. If there's gonna be a heel turn, who's gonna turn between those two? But what are your thoughts on today's stories? Leave your comments below, don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.